Today, we're going to talk about 21 3D printer business ideas. Write in the comments which business idea you believe in the most. Leave a like, put plastic in your printer, and we're off. Fashion and new technology have been collaborating more and more lately. Even the recent performance with Bella Hadid in the liquid dress is an incredible thing to behold. Also, large companies such as Adidas and Nike are already using 3D printing technology to create unique sneakers, which can't be made without a 3D printer. I propose to print sneakers and slippers on a 3D printer. The internet is full of different models ready to print. You also need to take care of the materials to print them. You can't print them with plastic. There is a special rubber filament for printing. Printing unique figures from games, movies, cartoons, or TV series. Printing and coloring character figures can be a profitable business if you already love this activity. Not all games have collectible figures, and people so want to have the memory of their favorite game on a shelf. Find customers in thematic communities for certain movies, games, TV series. Need to master the skill of coloring figures. Start with something easy, without complex shapes and patterns. If you are a fan of elegant interiors, you will love the idea of printing decorative items with ceramics on a special 3D ceramic printer. Model or search the internet for ready-to-print models of vases, frames, planters, lampshades, and sculptures. Then print them on a 3D printer and fire them in a special kiln. Such unique work will be well appreciated by people with good taste and a large wallet. Customers can be found on Etsy, eBay, or by showing the process of creating art pieces in TikTok, Reels, or Shorts. There's also another niche you can pursue in fashion: printing gold and silver jewelry. Of course, to print gold and silver has not yet been discovered, but it is possible to design and print a model of a unique plastic jewelry piece on a high-precision 3D printer, and then create a mold on its basis for casting gold and silver. Such jewelry will be highly valued for its uniqueness and a single copy created especially for a particular person. 3D printing is unique in that you can model unusual mechanisms, test them in computer programs, and then print the working model. One such model is a mechanical wall clock. It is a unique thing combining the old clock mechanism and new technology. Accuracy of such clocks is small and they can work up to 20 hours without winding. Try to print one for yourself or put it up for sale on Craigslist, eBay, or Etsy. A broken part of an expensive car can cost the owner a lot of money or a lot of lost time waiting for delivery from the other side of the world. You can provide modeling and 3D printing of such a model to your customers. You can also engage in car tuning with parts printed on a 3D printer. You can look for clients at meetings of owners of expensive or unique cars, or in tuning salons. You won't believe it, but 3D printers are able to print 3D printers. Not entirely, of course, but the mechanical parts of the body to print is quite possible, and many do. All you have to do is order metal guides and electronics parts and you have a complete 3D printer, printed on another printer. Such printers can be sold to people who are also into 3D printing or for yourself, increasing the efficiency of your production. You do not have to have a 3D printer to start your journey into 3D printing. You can start by designing models for 3D printing to order. You can work with 3D printing companies or with clients directly. This method will help you accumulate initial capital, customer base, and later buy a printer and provide printing services to your customers. Printing unique musical instruments or parts for them can be a profitable business. Unique bodies for guitar, violin, and other instruments that cannot be reproduced by traditional manufacturing will be valued. Unique instruments such as ocarinas for fans of the Zelda games could also be printed. Oops, more on that later. If you're an animal lover, you can get into the really valuable business of printing prosthetics for animals. Make comfortable, functional prostheses for animals and make this world a better place by helping the soft lumps of happiness. You can start by donating prosthetics to animal shelters. Is printing an entire house on a 3D printer a myth? No, it's a common reality. For a long time now, there are 3D printers that can print an entire house with cement. Of course, this is not a budget option for business development, but you can try. Buyers will be found, because this construction of the house does not require a huge number of specialists in the construction of houses with traditional materials. Geek culture has a huge audience, and in it fans of cosplay. Such people create costumes of their favorite characters from games and movies to express themselves at events like Comic-Con. With the help of 3D printing, you can create such a costume with high precision and attention to detail. Also with some knowledge of electronics to create a costume that is fully functional and replicates one from a game or movie. Can you print with chocolate? Of course you can, but you need a special 3D printer for chocolate. With it, you can print different unique figures, characters, and decor for cakes or desserts. Stand out from your competitors in the confectionery business by having such innovative technology, and you will have no shortage of customers. You can also work with companies that build houses, parks, and districts. You can print scaled-down models of these structures to be used as a showcase for investors or future buyers. These companies need these models more than ever. Unique custom cookie cutters can be a good business for you. You don't need a lot of experience or knowledge to model such models. Such products will be in demand for various holidays or birthdays because people appreciate unique things that only they have and no one else. You can make cookie cutters from a photo of a person, a photo of an animal, unique words or letters. Prototyping new products is another way to make money for those who have a 3D printer. Thanks to prototypes, it is possible to show investors a product without spending a lot of money for its full production. Once Steve Jobs was brought an iPod prototype. He didn't like the big size, but the Apple engineers said they couldn't make it more compact. Steve Jobs threw the prototype into a fishbowl and it bubbled up. And he said, "There's a lot of unused space inside, put it away." With prototypes, we get a more perfect product. You can print unique handmade candle molds on a 3D printer. You can print and make the candles yourself or contact local businesses that may need your services. Unique candles will be in demand, so don't be afraid to turn down candle makers. All people on Earth love puzzles. You can come up with your own puzzles or print existing models, of which there are many on the internet. If you do have 3D modeling skills, you can produce your own unique puzzles and sell them through Amazon. Organizers are a very handy thing to keep your home tidy and quiet. You can start printing organizers for various items such as shoes, beads, screws, wires, memory cards, keys, coffee pods, and more. It's better to do it to order, so you don't have a pile of unsold items in your home. Children's toys, another kind of income on 3D printing. The internet is full of all kinds of toy models. Some of them have a unique design which cannot be repeated without a 3D printer. Like the video and tell us which idea you liked the most. See you soon.